All right. So what's up, y'all? So let's get right into it, right? We got David Benavidez versus Oleksandr Gvozdyk. You know, Benavidez moving up to 175 to take on Oleksandr Gvozdyk, right? This is no easy task, man. Do not get it confused for a minute, right? Because there's a lot of people out here saying like, Gvozdyk, he's washed up and this and that, or a lot of just because he's an unknown fighter, right? A lot of people don't know who this guy is, but this guy is no slouch, man. You know, his only loss is to Arthur Beterbiev, and after he took that loss to Beterbiev, he retired, right? He didn't retire because he couldn't box no more, or because I don't know, because they threw him out the game, or Beterbiev beat him up so bad that he had to retire. He actually, I seen in an interview where he says that he retired because he was having like problems getting fights, because it was kind of during the time of COVID, right? And he said that during that time he actually got a business proposal that kind of drew him away from boxing. You know, but don't get it twisted, bro. He did not retire because he wasn't good, or because they beat him up so bad that he had to retire. What I'm trying to say is that nobody retired this guy. He himself made the choice to retire from boxing because he had a business opportunity. But I'm not too sure. I don't know if it worked out or not, but he came back, right? And ever since he came back, he's been working with Eddie Reynoso. And I believe he's had about 3 fights after he came back, right? After the Beterbiev fight. See, a lot of people got it twisted too, right? They're thinking that he lost to Beterbiev and that he retired, and this is his first fight coming back, taking on Benavidez. Nah, he's been fighting, bro. He fights. I know he had one fight for sure in a Canelo undercard. I think it was at the when Canelo fought at the stadium in Guadalajara. I think he was in the undercard, right? But yeah, you know, he's had like 3 fights since coming out of retirement, and he's all right, bro. He's looking all right. He's sharp. This guy, he's durable, man. He's a strong guy. He's durable. He packs a punch. Like I said, this is not going to be no easy task for Benavidez. I think he's like 36 years old, right? He's not that old. A lot of people are saying like, Benavidez is fighting this older, retired guy. They got it completely messed up with this guy, man. 36, he's getting there, right? He's getting older, but that's not old, right? You know, for an active fighter, that's a decent age. He's getting up there, but I mean, what I'm trying to say is that he's still game, right? So I think this is a good fight. Benavidez took on this fight because it's gonna line him up. Well, the winner of this fight, right? The winner of this fight is gonna be lined up to fight the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev. And we all know that the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol, they're going to be undisputed, right? That's an undisputed fight. So this was a great move by Benavidez, man. A great move. You know, because Benavidez has came out and said that he's not leaving 168. It's just that this is an opportunity for him to do something else, you know, because nobody at 168 really wants to fight him. We all know Canelo's not fighting him. For everybody that's over here saying like, oh, what about Morrell? What about Morrell? Do you guys do your homework, bro. Benavidez he's been trying to make that fight. You know, the first time he tried to make the fight, I think it was Morrell's trainer that came out and said that he wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Benavidez team tried to make the fight again, but Morrell's management wasn't trying to make the fight. You know, and it makes sense, bro. If you guys stop to think about it, it makes perfect sense. Don't get me wrong, Morrell, he's a beast, right? He looks like he's game for any fighter at 168. I actually think he's number 2 at 168, right? Right underneath Benavidez. But we're talking fame-wise, right? When it comes to fame and maybe for him being able to sell, he's not there yet, right? Morrell, he needs. I think he still needs a little bit more experience, and he needs to grow a little bit of a bigger fan base for him to fight somebody like Benavidez. You know, for that fight, what I'm trying to say is that fight could marinate a little bit more. And, you know, but Benavidez, he's been trying to fight this guy, bro. Benavidez, it kind of seems like he wants to take him out now before he really develops into the potential that he has, right? Because, you know, the more Benavidez waits to fight this guy, it's going to be harder, bro. Because Morrell, he looks solid, right? But he can't get the fights, but Benavidez can't get the fights at 168. So he jumped up to 175. He's gonna try to win this interim belt and see if he could get the shot against Bivol and Beterbiev, right? But also, if he gets the shot against Canelo for the belts at 168, which it's not gonna happen, but for some weird reason, or even if they strip Canelo, because now I think they're talking about they might actually strip Canelo, bro, which surprised the shit out of me, right? I never thought I'd see the day, but if they do strip Canelo, I mean, wouldn't it be dope, bro? Like Benavidez versus Morrell for a belt, like a title fight. See, these are the kind of fights that should be title fights, bro. There's no way a fight between Benavidez and Morrell should not be a title fight, right? So that'd be pretty cool if they strip Canelo of these belts and they start making all these guys at 168 fight for these things, right? Benavidez actually wants to earn these belts one by one and become undisputed at 168, fighting for these belts, right? I guess that's what he's trying to do. But for now, he's trying to get this opportunity at 175. Could you imagine if Benavidez gets the Bivol fight, or the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev becomes undisputed at 175, and then comes down to 168 and becomes undisputed at 168 also? He'll be the second guy to accomplish double undisputed, right behind Terrence Crawford. So it's a hell of a plan, right? It's a hell of a plan for Benavidez, but like I said, bro, he's got to get through Oleksandr first, and it's not going to be easy, man. This guy's a very powerful puncher, and he's been fighting forever, bro. This guy's got the experience. He was talking about like how they train out there in Ukraine, right? The boxing. He says that over there it's more like an actual school, bro. Like they teach a system of boxing to all of the fighters, whereas in America it's different. Everybody gets trained different. He says that in Ukraine it's not like that, bro. Like everybody gets trained the same, so they're more technical over there. You know what I'm saying? They perfect their craft. They perfect their punches to, whereas in the States it's all mixed up. You could have different styles and all kinds of things. So we're not taking. I mean, bro, if you guys think that Benavidez is just gonna run through this guy, hell no. This is gonna be a real test for Benavidez. This guy's a big guy, bro. He's 6'2". He's big, man. And he's powerful. He's strong. So this is gonna be a real test for Benavidez. But I think Benavidez will get the job done, bro. And I'm not sure if he'll knock him out, right? Because Benavidez is not really... See, Benavidez doesn't have that one-punch knockout power. What Benavidez has is the pressure, right? He breaks people down. He's not over there just loading up on punches, trying to get people out of there. Kind of like a Canelo. Canelo, he loads up on his punches. Benavidez is more like... he's not throwing all his force, but his punches are still inflicting a lot of damage. He brings a lot of pressure, and he basically just breaks people down, right? So it'll be interesting to see if he could break this guy down, And then on the other hand, we got Gvozdyk, bro. He's a power puncher too, He's got I think his record is 20 and 16 or 17 knockouts. So, he's stopping people, bro. So we'll see what happens in this fight, right? It's going to be a good test, and I think it's a good fight because remember, bro, David Benavidez is moving up to 175. So this should be a good test, for him to test himself out at 175 and then prepare himself to take on Beterbiev or Bivol. When it comes down to Beterbiev and Bivol, I think Beterbiev gets Bivol, man. And the fight, bro, I've always, if you guys follow my channel, you guys know that I've always wanted to see this fight. Benavidez and Beterbiev, man. I think that's such an underrated fight. I think that's actually one of the best fights that could be made in boxing, bro. Like seriously, Benavidez and Beterbiev, that's really a 50-50, man. Off the top of my head, I can't even say who will win that fight, man. For me, it's a straight 50-50 fight. Like I know either one of these guys has the same amount of opportunity to win, I mean, y'all know me, bro. I'm a big Benavidez fan, but I always keep the shit real, bro. And when it comes to this fight, Beterbiev and Benavidez, that's a straight 50-50. I can't even say like, oh, I'm rocking with Benavidez or Benavidez is gonna win that shit, because I know, like, I could see Beterbiev, he's something different. Beterbiev has, like I've always said it, bro, Beterbiev, he's got that grown man strength, bro. And that grown man strength, that shit is different, bro. Like these guys crack harder, their bones are harder, their bones are more dense, so their punches are more impactful. And that's why Beterbiev is always just knocking people out, taking people, like he's not the most agile fighter, bro. He's not the flashiest fighter. but he inflicts a lot of damage, you know. So yeah, man. So there's some good fights coming up, right? But of course, Benavidez he's got to get through this guy first, and then hopefully, let's see, man. Hopefully, we get Benavidez and Beterbiev. You know, and another thing, bro, I'm gonna be kind of interested to see if David's got more power at 175. You know, I don't know. Will he lose a little bit of speed at 175? Will he gain more power? Will he keep the same speed? There's a lot of questions there, bro, because all these, I mean, you guys think it's a little bit of like, you know, 5, 6, 7, up to 10 pounds. For a lot of people, or a lot of people think that that's nothing, right? Like, it ain't nothing, but it is, bro. This shit, it makes a huge difference, you know? Yeah, we'll see when this fight takes place. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. For sure, I'm gonna be tuning in, man. And I suggest you guys to tune into this fight, bro. These are the real fights. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. If Canelo makes the fight with Munguia, it should be a good fight. I still think Canelo is gonna run through Munguia, but it should be all right, right? Munguia is gonna come to fight, and he should make it interesting for a little bit. But I still think Canelo's way levels above Munguia. You know, Munguia looked very good his last fight. I still think that had to do a lot with Ryder, you know, being kind of washed up. But you know, Munguia taking on Canelo, I think Canelo should get him out of there, right? But I think this fight right here, Gvozdyk versus Benavidez, is gonna be. These are the fights to look out for. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And then if David wins, bro, and he gets to take on Beterbiev, that's the fight that I'm hoping for, bro. That's the fight that I really want to see, because regardless, like me, I always tell you guys, bro, I'm a boxing fan before anything else, and I just want to see the best fights. I really don't care if like my favorite boxer loses or whatever. You know, I just want to see the best fights, man. And like I told y'all, David and Beterbiev, I think is pretty much the best fight that could be made in boxing. So yeah, man. But that's it for me, you guys. You know, go ahead and leave me a comment, man. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know what you guys think about this fight, man.